All right, so we are filming this video super late because I am trying to get this video done. And usually I don't film on a work day, but it's a work day. And so, and by work, I mean like 9 to 5 work day. So yeah, we're trying to get this video done. It's super late. I hope it comes out okay with this lighting. But anyways, we're gonna get into the video. So at this point, I really feel like these Quickweave videos are not tutorials anymore, because I feel like by now y'all should have like the routine pretty much down pat. I feel like they're just more so like inspo videos at this point. And so, yeah, we are going to get started. So obviously, first things first, we need to go ahead and lay our foundation. And I don't know why I'm walking y'all through this, because I literally just said like these are not really tutorial videos anymore. Actually, I'm gonna do, what the hell? I'm gonna do this in the bathroom because it's kind of hard to see where I'm at right now. So I'll be back. All right, so now we're gonna go in with our bond protectant. This part is super, super, super key. I've told y'all this plenty of times. This stuff literally, y'all will literally thank me later. Like, this stuff is super key to doing quick weaves. It protects your natural hair, as I have mentioned. And then a lot of times I'm asked, like, how does the cap like stay on? Y'all, I totally forgot to sew my hair down. I'm tripping hard, like tripping hard. Okay, one more time. Not quite ready for that step. So now I like to sew down the ends of my braids, because I feel like it just kind of creates for like a little bit flatter foundation, and that way you can make sure that your braids aren't like hanging out in the back, you know what I'm saying? And so I was supposed to do that step before I started putting on the bond protectant. Low-key, I think I'm just kind of all over the place because it's so super late. But we gonna get it together. So finally, it's time for this step. And so you're just gonna saturate your natural hair with this. You wanna make sure you apply a good amount. And then before we move on to adding our wig caps, you wanna make sure this stuff is completely dry. So you're gonna use your handheld dryer, your portable dryer, you know, dryer that you sit underneath, whatever works for you. You're gonna use that to make sure this is completely dry before putting on your wig caps. So now that that is all nice and dry, we are going to add our good old wig cap. Y'all know you can purchase your wig cap at your local beauty supply store, and you do want to use two. I just like to use two, sis. It just makes me feel like I am protecting my hair even more. So we just gonna lay this bad boy on here, just like that. I've been getting a lot of comments about like people saying that their wig cap is too tight, like it's giving them a headache. And honestly, I don't think that's the wig cap, because I used to have that same issue. I realized that I was laying the tracks too close to my edges. And so when you do that, that does create that tightening. That does make you feel like your cap is too tight, or like, it's like something about like putting it really close to like your temples that gives you a headache. So if you are having that issue, then first to make sure that you are not laying your tracks too close to your edges, because that's probably what the issue is. It's probably not the wig cap, because the wig cap's not tight. The wig cap's very stretchy, and so that's probably not your issue. But yeah, I just want to mention that. So we're gonna go back in with our bond protectant one more time on top of our wig caps. Of course, y'all know I'm using hair from my hair extensions line, 1222 hair. This is our virgin Brazilian deep wave. I'm gonna be using 3 20-inch bundles. I have already dyed this hair black to match my hair color, and then we're just gonna sip on some wine as we do our hair. So good. I'm drinking the Black Girl Magic. I can't remember the type of wine it is, but it's one of my favorites. In my Tiffany glass. I have a funny story about how I got this Tiffany glass. So I got my mom some Tiffany glasses for Mother's Day, and I got them delivered, and then when they arrived, one of them was broken, and so they sent me out a brand new set. And so I was able to just kind of keep the set that had the broken glass in it. So basically, it got some Tiffany wine glasses for free. Shout out to Tiffany. But yeah, just being a little bougie while I sip my wine. And so literally, this is my favorite part about doing quick weaves. Like, I kind of hate the preparation before laying your tracks, but like, I just like to kind of see the style come together. And so yeah, so while we do this, at first I was gonna do like I was gonna continue the Q&A that I did in my last video, but like we were gonna talk about like hair extensions, etc. Like the Q&A was gonna be about hair extensions basically. But I honestly lost the questions, and so instead of doing that, we're just gonna talk about like business a little bit, being a business owner, what kind of goes into it, how I got started, etc. Because I get questions about like my business a lot, and I felt like since I lost the questions, like I could just talk to you guys about that instead. And that would just kind of fit, you know, with this video as well. First things first, like all right. And I legit don't want y'all to take this the wrong way, right? But I get quite a few questions about like my vendor and like, okay, can you share your vendor, or like, what's the name of your vendor? How'd you find your vendor, etc. I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, I promise you. And I hope y'all don't take this the wrong way. But when it comes to that, I feel like, number one, as a business owner, you have to understand that nothing is going to come easy or free to you. You are going to have to put the work in. You're going to have to do your research. You're going to have to like figure it out yourself if you're, you know, in a business by yourself, or with your partner if you're in a business by your partner. But like, it actually honestly kind of irritates me when people ask me for my vendor, because it's not like I'm trying to hide my vendor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be shady when I don't respond. It's just, guys, I literally like had to do a lot of research to find my vendor. And it's just like, I remember that being like growing up in like elementary school and middle school. For me, they kind of taught us like how to do research, right? And I think what frustrates me about our generation is that we don't do research for nothing. Like, we want everything handed to us. We want like easy answers. And it's just like, no, like if that's you, you don't need to be a business owner, to be real with you, because being a business owner is so much about just being on your own and like figuring out things for yourself. And like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you really have to do your research. Like, do your research. The same way that I did my research, do your research. Like, we have Google, we have YouTube, we have so many resources out here to where you don't need to necessarily ask for handouts. Like, I promise you, it's gonna feel so much more rewarding, like when you know that you literally like got everything out the mud for your business. Like, you found everything on your own, like nobody helped you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just really want to stress the importance of doing your research. Like, I legit cannot stress that enough. I promise y'all the information is out there. Like, if I can find it, y'all can find it. Like, the information's out there. You just really have to do your research. Like, and that's what being a business owner is all about. Like I said, like, if you want things handed to you and you want things the easy way, I promise you, being in business is not for you, because being in business is not easy. It's hard. You have to deal with hard customers. Y'all be getting on my nerves sometimes. You always have those people that are going to complain no matter what, no matter how much you try to go out of your way to make their experience easy for them and to provide the best product. Like, it's hard being a business owner, okay? And it's even harder being a Black woman, a minority woman business owner. So I just want us to do a little bit better when it comes to like, you know, being lazy and not really wanting to kind of like figure out things on our own. Second thing I want to address or answer is, I had somebody ask me, I do remember one of the questions that somebody submitted about my business, and they asked how many vendors did I have to go through to find the right one. And honestly, guys, I knew exactly what I was looking for. So I probably only went through like 3 vendors at the most. Like, back in high school and college, there used to be, well, this hair company is still around, but back when I was in college and in high school, like, their quality of their hair was like really phenomenal. They were a popular like Atlanta hair company. Their hair quality was phenomenal, but I felt like they started to change their vendors because their hair quality really wasn't the same. And I felt like I kept searching for like a similar hair quality and I couldn't really find it. Like, it was always something that was kind of missing with the hair. And so I knew when I was looking for my vendor, that's exactly the quality of hair that I wanted. Like, I legit knew exactly what I was looking for. And it's weird because it's like, I could look at the pictures that these vendors were posting and tell if it was what I was looking for or not. I can't explain it, but like literally, like, I just knew. And I think that's really important when starting a business. Like, know what your product is and know what you're looking for. And so, I mean, obviously you're not going to get it right on the first try, but I think because I really knew what I was looking for, it didn't really take me um it didn't really take me forever to find a vendor. And then too, like, I think when it comes to like being successful with having a business, like, you want to do something or start a business in something that you're very knowledgeable about and passionate about. Like, don't get me wrong, there are definitely probably people out here that have, gotten rich, became millionaires off of something that necessarily wasn't their passion. But I feel like 9 times out of 10, when you start something that you're not passionate about, it's probably not gonna go as well as you necessarily planned. That's another tip I got for y'all. Another thing I want to talk to you about, like, if you're starting a business or you recently started a business, is I don't care how good of a product you have. I don't care how phenomenal your customer service is. I don't care how, like, attractive your packaging is. Y'all, there is always going to be that one. There is always going to be that one that is unhappy, that is just unsatisfied. And you really have to understand that you can't please everyone when it comes to business. Like, you really cannot. And I don't think I really understood that in the beginning. Like, my product, my hairline is something that, I really, like, put a lot of work into. I know it's quality. I know it's good. It's not something that I just kind of threw together to try to make money. Like, my hair extension line is bomb. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like, it's really good quality hair. And it's just like every now and then I'll have that one customer that just kind of complains, like, and there's really nothing I can do. Like, she just gonna complain. Like, she probably just unhappy. That's the thing. Sometimes you really gotta understand that it's not you, it's them. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you gotta take a look at, like, the grand scheme of things, right? Like, you got this one or these two customers out of the hundreds that you have that are literally every day telling you how good your product is, how much they love your product, how much you have, like, a lifetime customer out of them. Don't allow that one bad apple to, like, spoil everything for you. Like, as long as you remember that you can't please everybody, like, that shit just gone. Whenever you have that one person, it's just gone roll right off your shoulder. Like, I don't even know if that's the saying, but y'all get what I'm saying. Don't let that shit phase you at all. So y'all, let's finish up a little bit with laying these tracks, and then we'll come back and kind of chit chat some more, like, towards the end. Like I mentioned, it's late as hell, and I am really trying to hurry up and finish so I can get in the bed, because I'm exhausted. I had an extremely long work day, and then I went straight from work to trying to film this video. So your girl's tired, y'all. I am definitely exhausted. So we're gonna speed this part up. What? We're gonna speed this part up a little bit so we can get finished a little bit faster. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. I wish I could show you guys what it looks like when it dries, but it is super late and I don't think I'm gonna be up when it dries, honestly. But real quick, I just want to do a review on the 2 new products I use for this style. So this stuff I really love. It's the Pantene Gold Series Curl Awakening Spray. I use this on my leave out to help blend it with the weave. So I basically wet my leave out and then took like a paddle brush and kind of brushed it to get it to blend in with the hair extensions. And then I also took a rat tail comb to help kind of like smooth out my edges, my roots, if you get what I'm saying. And then as far as this goes, I hate it. I wish I never bought it. Literally my hair feels disgusting right now. It feels so greasy and full of product. I'm probably gonna end up washing it, but I think it's from this. Like, this is just really heavy. So if you don't like a heavy, greasy feeling product, don't buy this at all. Also, I want to be honest with y'all, I had to go in and add 2 like really small tracks to like right here in the front, just to kind of get like my leave out to blend. So like, if y'all see how this is falling, like before it was just like leave out, and obviously that did not look good, so I added some tracks just to get it to blend a little bit more. But yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty cute style. Very cute for vacation. It's easy. You can do it yourself at home. And yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. If you have not subscribed, make sure you please subscribe now. Please and thank you. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment. And I'll see you guys in my next video.